大家好，欢迎来到我们教育展的又一场精彩讲座。我是今天的主持人 Claudia， 很高兴能带各位一起深入认识西班牙的语言学习机会。如果说有哪一间语言学校能够用个性、深度、文化味十足来形容，那一定是来自马德里的 Cronopios Idiomas。Cronopios 是一间很特别的学校，它不像大型连锁语言中心那样制式，而是由一群热爱语言深耕教育的老师们共同打造的小而精的学习空间。他们的课程非常强调互动式、真实语境、文化导向的学习方式。你不只学语言，而是透过文学、电影、城市故事、时事议题，真正理解西班牙文化的脉动。如果你想要的是深入而不是走马看花，那么这间学校会非常适合你。而且学校位在马德里中心，非常有生活感，也很国际化。白天上课，下午喝咖啡、逛博物馆，晚上看音乐剧，这就是 Cronopios 学生的日常节奏。现在学校会详细介绍课程强度、小班教学方式、文化活动，以及如何让你在短时间内提升西班牙语能力。那接下来就让我们带着期待一起来欢迎来自 Cronopios Idioma 的讲者 Daniel。Hola, Daniel.
Hola, hola, un placer. Hi, nice to meet you all. Well, I'm Daniel from Cronopios. I'm the marketing manager, and I'll be introducing you to our school. I'm going to share the presentation. Do you want me to share the presentation, Claudia?
Yes.
Okay, I share that. Okay, we are a school in Madrid, and we have 15 years. And we are located, let's talk a little bit about the school. We are a different school from any other that you can find in Madrid, because we are a cooperative school. We are ruled and owned by teachers. That's what differentiates us from many other schools in Madrid. And we are also a cooperative. That means that every person, every teacher, every administrative job is fulfilled by a co-owner of the school. That means we are going to be very involved with our students and very involved with their journey. That's what makes us different from. Give me a second, because I think are you seeing my screen correctly? Sorry, I think it's not sharing.
Before yes, but now cannot see the photo.
You can see the screen? Oh, I'm sorry. No,
it's okay.
I share again. Okay, now you can see it, right?
Yes.
Okay, sorry for that. Okay, so we are a unique Spanish school in Madrid, as I told you before, the technical issue. We are owned by teachers, and our aim is to be very immersive with our teaching of Spanish. We are located in a very privileged place between Parque del Retiro and Paseo del Prado, where you can find all the museums. This is a great place to live in Madrid, to make student life, to be impregnated with all the cultural offer that Madrid has. It's also a very beautiful place between stations, like in autumn, in summer, in spring, even in winter. You are going to feel that belonging to Madrid just by being around that area. As I told you before, we are 100% teacher-owned, cooperative. So everything we do is with students in mind in the first place. It's not with revenue for some shareholders or anything. It's just to It's just for education purposes. It's a very passionate job, a very passionate project, this school. We've been doing this for 15 years and with a lot of success. That's why we really believe in this project. That's why all our students or everyone that passed through this school has a really great and unique experience with us. We have always been very close with our students, very supportive, and we have a high commitment to quality teaching. So part that is always very interesting to everyone that is planning to come to Madrid and choose a school is what is the student profile that you are going to find in the school. Well, in our case, it varies a lot. The majority of our students are 18 to 35, but we also have some mature learners, so some 45, 15 years old, even older. But the majority is in that range. Mainly our students come from China and Korea. Also, we have a very large group of Japanese students and American students. And in the last year, in the recent times, we also have had a nice group of Brazilians and Middle East, North African students. It's a very heterogeneous group. We will have like a really good environment if your plan is to know people from all places in the world. So this is a great place for that, because if you take the fact that we are a very community-based school, and we like a lot to, in our classes and in our cultural activities, to put groups together from different backgrounds, you are going to have a blast of a time here, because we really empower you to know people, to meet other cultures. Our students have a 50-50 mix of short-term and long-term students. A lot of them are here because they plan on moving to Spain, and others are simply simply on vacation or on business trips, on long business trips, or their family moved for a job opportunity to Spain and they want to learn the language. And we also have that, but mainly we have people that want to move to Spain. And the motivation are obviously academic. A lot of students need the Spanish to enter the university. Others are simply passing through Spain, are going to be 3-4 months here and want a cultural experience, and this is a great way to have that. But as I said before, most of them is a life change. They plan on moving or staying long-term here. For example, most of our Japanese students are planning on developing a sport program here, and that's why they stay. As I told you before, our location is very privileged. We are between the Parque del Retiro and the Prado Museum, one of the biggest in Europe. And if you know Madrid, if you have researched something, you know this area very, very well. There are a lot of landmarks that are a walk away from the school. Students usually, after their classes, they can go to have lunch here or a brunch in the park or whatever they feel like. It's a very livable and walkable area. It's one of the prettiest in Madrid. Madrid is a very big city, and being great connected is a plus for sure. It's a very cultural and lively neighborhood, excellent transport access, a lot of great cafes. If you are a cafe enjoyer, like myself, if you like specialty coffee and go to study in a very niche cafe in Madrid, well, you are going to have a great time also, because there are two of the most livable and most beautiful streets in Madrid, just crossing the street. So it's a perfect area to live and study. So I told you about the school a little bit. Now I let me talk a bit about the courses. Our intensive 20 it matches what they offer in every other school in Madrid, and I think also in Spain. Is very standardized, the system. Once you are in the Instituto Cervantes certificate, the course is very standardized. So we are offering here the intensive 20. We do have also other courses, but I believe this is the most interesting one for today. So our classes are very personalized. We have usually no more than 10 students per class. When it's high demand, sometimes there are 12 students, but it's rarely. We start new groups every Monday, so you can start whenever you want. And we have cultural activities every week. We also have a calendar for those cultural activities. You can check them on our website. We have one different cultural activity every week, and there are some very interesting ones. We have teachers that have masters in arts, and they will take you to the museums and explain you everything with very, very nicely, with a lot of details. And we have a lot of teachers specialized in several other topics, and the cultural activities are a great experience. I do them myself, even if I'm not a student. And another important topic is that we have developed last year proprietary material for a beginner's program. So if this is your first time studying Spanish, you are going to find in our school something different from other schools. We have developed this beginner program specialized in Asian students, also male students, but since we receive mainly Asian students, we focus on them. It's a beginner course that helps students from a different background, like a different language background, because it's not the same to coming when we have French students, Italian students, that Spanish sounds very familiar to them, than when we have Taiwanese, Chinese, Japanese, or Korean students. That's a complete different world in terms of language. So that's why we developed this course. We have our Chinese teachers and our Japanese teachers. They did this for like 7 months, developed this course, and it's been very helpful for our students to advance quicker in the levels. Because we were facing a really huge problem that was like they were staying in A1 or A1.2 for too long, and that kills their motivation. That's not a win for anybody. So that was our focus last year, and we found a lot of success on that. That's why we believe we have a very interesting offer in this case for Asian students, mainly, as I told you, Taiwanese, Chinese, Korean, or Japanese students. This year is our 15th anniversary. So since last year, we did a whole rebranding and changed prices and everything. This year, for the long term, we want to offer a special deal. So these are the prices for 24 plus weeks. We are offering a very competitive price, 130 euros per week. And as I told you before, that's very competitive. Or quality in education is one of the best, if not the best in Madrid, since we are, as I told you, all teachers. Well, not myself, but all my colleagues are teachers. I hope you find this very interesting. So with this special offer, we are also adding the early bird offer for anyone enrolling before February 1st. We are going to give free enrollment. So for 24 weeks, these are the prices. This will be the total price for 24 weeks. No hidden costs. You don't have to pay anything else. If you want to come a year to Madrid, we will help you with the visa. We've been doing this for 15 years, and we have found no problem at all getting them done. And we do at least 500, 400 visas per year. So you can be assured that if you decide to study with us, that's going to be something that we are going to work together. We give great support for that. I'm sure every other school is going to tell you the same, but we are all been doing this for a long time, so that's no problem. So in retrospective, in resume, why choose Cronopios? Well, we are a personalized learning. We do personalized learning in small groups of max 10 students, and that's a guarantee. We are a small school in the center of Madrid with only 8 classrooms, but so we really try to differentiate ourselves from other bigger schools by giving a very custom, personalized, and close to the student experience. That's why our students love the school during their stay and before they leave. And you can check our reviews, and so that's one of our main characteristics. The location is, you are going to find it lovely. It's hard to match or impossible to match because it's truly an exceptional place. It's empowering. It's like magical in Madrid. All these parks, all these green, and you see the change of the stations. If you're going to stay 1 year, you see it very clearly every day you come to school. The quality of the education is the highest, since we are all teachers that have had experience teaching around the world. We have teachers that come back from Japan, come back from China, come back from several places in Europe, and they decided to create this cooperative, this teacher-owned school. And that's why we truly believe in the quality education that we give. We give a strong support for long-term student visa guidance. So if you need to apply for a visa, if you want to stay here for a year, we are going to give you a really good support on that. We're going to guide you along the way of the process, as I told you, and probably a lot of schools are going to tell you the same, if not all the schools. It's a pretty easy visa to get. Last year we gave at least 400 visas, so that's something. And we've been here for 15 years, so we have quite some experience in this. And hope you find Cronopios at least interesting, and you can see what we are bringing to the table in terms of education and quality of life in Madrid. But of course, if you want to know more about the school, you can always reach to our website and or ask me personally ask me questions right now. I don't know if anyone have a question or something.
Okay, there's a student asked about you mentioned that for the university special offer, so it's like a long-term price. It's until when? Or the whole year for 20?
The whole year. We are going to have this special price for our anniversary year, the whole year.
Okay, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the other student asked, as Cronopios was founded by teachers, and what makes its teaching approach different from large chain schools?
Well, the books we use, you can find it on our website. The material we use is very close to the student. Is fun. Is very modern. It's oriented to living in Madrid, to belonging here. It's not just grammar and boring examples of something that is never going to happen. Our approach is very focused on you want to be here, you want to live as an exchange student that actually can communicate with their environment. So it's not just some rules and grammar, it's a very fun experience in a very personalized way. So you can see the classes are very dynamic, because a part is grammar, a part is vocabulary, but there is a lot of role play, like a lot of role play. So you are speaking and playing all the class, and we have found a lot of success in that because our students actually speak Spanish after making the course with us. So that's what make us different.
Okay, thank you. The student asked that, do you offer daily or CLA preparation?
Yes, we offer daily and CLA preparation.
And so
all our teachers are, excuse me, yeah, I don't mention it, but all our teachers are specialized in Delhi. They are LA specialist teachers. They did the course and the mastery here. So they are all specialized for that.
Okay, so the student can take the daily or CLA exam in your school? Or they have to... Oh, okay.
No, they can do it at school.
Okay, great.
There is a calendar in our website. You can see when are the exams. And yeah, of course, we prepare you for that. Even inside the course, we prepare you for that. If you need further help, we can give you private classes, or we can make a group if we find that there are some. But usually, with the class is enough to prepare for the exam.
Oh, so means
usually for the class is enough to prepare for the exam. But if
sorry,
excuse me,
so
no, ask me.
They just participate the course. So it's can we say that it's enough to go to the exam?
In the first levels of the A2, B1, etc. The C levels are more, well, when you're already at C level, it's different. You take private classes, you come more to the school because you are interested in a different way to really get that certificate. But in the first levels, usually it's enough with the classes. But we usually give support if anyone's one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, there's a other question that if they are totally beginner, from the 0 to B2, normally how many weeks they should take?
Well, that's it's difficult to answer because every student is different. But we're trying to standardize that. That's why we did this special course that is for absolute beginners. We put together a class that starts in fixed dates, and usually from complete beginner that you will be surrounded by other people from different Asian countries that have the same background in language. Coming to Spanish is very different. So we try to make this approach so they can be like 4 weeks into coming to start studying Spanish, like someone that's coming from Italian background, French background. But I would say a month to 2 months, they could start studying Spanish like a, let's say, a Latin language beginner. It usually takes that time. To change the mindset, because it's very different.
So because some students, they are worried about because they are totally beginner. So you recommend better they learn a little bit Spanish before coming, or they can come?
No, they can come. We create. I mean, if it's always great if you show interest in Spanish before coming, you are for sure going to be quicker with your thoughts, and you're going to catch things and there that you study at home. But you can totally come without studying. If you don't find the motivation of studying by yourself at home with internet or whatever, come here and you're going to learn from scratch, like from absolute zero. We found a lot of success with this program last year. It's one of those that we feel easily, because we all want to study in a personalized way. We all want to be acknowledged by our teachers. And if you have a French student that is bored in class because he already know all the verbs and all, because he lives 2 hours in a 2 hours trip from here, so along his life he has an advantage. It's different from national languages. So we feel this course. We focus on them, on their background. So feel free to join from zero.
Oh, fantastic. And okay, wait.
Sorry, I have a question.
Okay.
Hi.
So
I'm wondering if I take 10 weeks the intensive 20 class, if like after a couple weeks or like after 4 weeks, I would like to switch from the intensive 20 to daily or silly preparation. Do you think that is possible?
Yeah, of course. That's totally possible. If you take 10 weeks, and after 4 weeks, you want to change that, what you tell me?
Yeah, change to preparation, like a daily or silly preparation class.
Yeah, you can totally do it. You can also just take the 4 weeks and then change. You don't need to pay for 10 to then change for 4. You can just take the 4 weeks and then change to the other preparation. It's no problem.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Their student asked, could you share some samples of classroom activities or topics?
Yeah, sure. I'll show you the calendar.
Oh.
I'll show you the calendar activities. Okay. Let me show you my screen. You are seeing the screen?
Yes.
Okay. So, for example, this is the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
You go here and you go to April, May, and these are the calendars, the activities we're going to do every Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So you have going to parks, to these are, Matadero is not a museum, it's a exposition area.
Mm-hmm.
So our teacher is going to take you there, and depending on the exposition that is there, it's going to explain you everything. We are going to parks, to Gran Via. Gran Via is the most famous street in Madrid. It's a commercial street, and it has a lot of architectural gimmicks and stuff. And it's there are great trips to make, great walks to make. So we're going to museums, El Barrio de las Letras. This is a 10 minutes walk from the school, and it's full of bars and stuff like that. And we go there, we hang out, we do exercises. From the teacher always brings some exercises to do. We learn how to play like traditional Spanish bar games, like with naipes, like cards, stuff like that. We go to Chueca, to the Pride Party, for example, to see how the barrio, the street celebrates the Pride. We also go to the theater to watch to see some shows. These are just some of the activities, but it's usually or holidays in Madrid, like this one, La Fiesta de San Cayetano y San Lorenzo, or landmarks in Madrid, like Templo de Devot, or complete routes, like this is like 1 hour walking through Madrid. And the teacher always bring activities, so you learn during the activity, during the trip. But it's always something that is fun. It's not nothing boring, nothing. It's not like you're going to be getting another class, but you're going to be living actually in Madrid 1 day a week at least with the school, and you're going to know what is the idiosyncrasy here of the people, of the places. We go to the museums. So you want photos from the activities? You want to check photos from the activities? For example,
the activity that you show us is free for the student?
Yeah, they are all free for the students.
Oh.
They are all free. These are some. And these are some photos from the activities, so you can have a grasp of what we do. Here are the activities. See, there we're all like reading about this activity. For example, is a lot of photographs of the rooftops of Gran Via, and you have to find them. And when you find them, the teacher tells you the story of that rooftop. And there are some very interesting ones.
Okay.
We have the Barrio de las Letras also. Here we were saying goodbye to one of our students. It was his last day in the school. So you can see a lot of people participate as well in the activities. It's a very fun moment every week. And Barrio de las Letras is a place where a lot of Spanish famous writers live and went out. So there are a lot of writings and fun things to find in that place. So
that's why they call the Las Letras?
Las Letras, yes. the letters. Here we are doing other activities. For example, this one was to find different flowers in Madrid, in the parks. So yeah, it is a fun time for students. They enjoy that a lot.
Yeah, it's very funny. It's not like just walking around and showing. It's like do some activity, really activity, to knowing about.
Yeah, exactly. It's to know the city. Absolutely, it's to know the city, because in a fun way, because it's like matching the photo with the building, or trying to find this famous tree or this statue. And after that, we go to the bar, like Spanish people will do. After the activity, we all meet at the bar and talk and have a great time. And it's very, very casual.
Yeah, very good.
That's the plus of coming to a smaller, more casual school. I would say not casual, but a smaller school. We have 8 classrooms. We have not hundreds of classrooms in a building. That's one of the plus.
Yeah. So, as you mentioned before, that the school will help students to get their student residence. So the student just go to a school, and then you will tell them which process they should do, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you want to get the residence in Spain, if you come to Spain, if you want to move to Spain, you want to stay here. That's the case. Yeah, we have do that in the past. We help our students get their NIE, their número de identificación de extranjero. That's all the cards and everything that they need to stay here legally. We help them with the process. We help them. Of course, you have to do something here. If you want, you have to have a plan. You want to go to the university, you want to do a course, you want to find a job. Yeah. But yeah, several students have come. Some start university, some start working. So since you're going to find a lot of people from your age range, that age range, they are all minded in university or working. So it's a very cool environment, because we help you with that, but help them each other with finding a place to be, work, etc. It's a pretty cool environment inside the school, I would say. Yeah.
Sounds like a family in the school, right?
Yeah, that's the purpose. That's the purpose, because as I told you, we are a community-based school. Yeah. We don't pretend to be like a giant corporation of schools with of office here and 3 floors of classroom. No, we are 8 classrooms. We love what we do, because, as I told you, they are all teachers. Like they take it very seriously. Yeah. So when you're getting class from a teacher, you are not getting class from someone that is getting paid at the end of the month. You're getting class from an owner of the school. So they're going to be more involved in what they're teaching you. They're going to be more involved in you having a great experience in the school. That's what our plus. Because for the rest, our courses or follow the Instituto Cervantes certification program. So the CEFR, CEFR, like the European frame for regulation for the levels, you are going to A1, A2. The DELE exam is the same for all the schools. So we're going to teach you that. We're going to help you pass those exams, help you get your certificate if you want to go to the university. All the schools are aiming for that. But what makes us different is while you are here with us, you are going to feel part of something. That's what our goal is. We're going to listen to you, to your needs, and try to give you the most personalized approach possible.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, I think no follow question. Okay. Thank you very much.
No, thanks to you. Yeah. I'm sorry for the technical issues at the beginning. Hope you like it. You can find more about the school on the website or social media, or you can also write me and ask me more questions, whoever is interested in coming to Cronopios.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye.